All right. Hey guys. Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode, I don't know, 165? Yeah, I was right. I was right, dude. I did it. You didn't, and I did, and that's it. Hope y'all are doing all right. Hope you guys are chilling. I'm feeling a little shitty. I drank a little bit last night, and not even that much, man. And then I woke up this morning, I had a headache, stomach hurt, But it's no one's fault but my own, I can't complain about it because it's my fault, I mean, I will complain about it probably throughout this whole episode. Also, bad idea to wear a sweater that is the exact same color as the curtains behind me. Why did I do that? Looks like I'm a part of my wall. Can't see me. I'm invisible. That was a bad idea, but here I am. It's too late now. Man, it's been getting, I would say I was going to say I'll take my sweater off, but you know what? It's starting to get cold out, Finally, I feel like summer I was so excited for summer, and then it was here, and then it was too hot, and now it's good, and I can wear a sweater outside. If I can wear a sweater outside, I'm gonna have a good day, and everyone else around me is gonna have a good day. Because if I can't wear a sweater outside, I'm a piece of shit. I start shoving people. I start, ripping grass out of people's lawns, front lawns. I'll sort of sit crisscross applesauce and start yanking out handfuls of grass at a time. And they'll come out of their house like, "What are you doing, man? That's my lawn." And I go, "You got a sweater for me?" And they go, "What?" I say, "Do you got a sweater for me?" And they go, "If it makes you stop pulling the grass out of all of my lawn, then yeah, I'll get you a sweater." They go inside, they'll come back, 20, 30 seconds later, they're running, they're in a rush. They don't want me to ruin their lawn anymore because I'm taking big handfuls. And they come back out, they throw a sweater at me, and I go, "It's too hot for this." And they go, "You just asked for one." And then I just keep pulling at the grass until it's all gone. So all the houses in my neighborhood, they got bare lawns, And, that's sort of what it is, but I don't have to do that anymore because it's cold outside. Anyways, dude, I'm changing the subject, by the way, but I posted, Jenna posted on her story the other day. She posted her birth chart and was like, "Hey, can you guys tell me what this means? What some cool things about me? Maybe you're right. I don't know. I want to know, because, and she got so many responses of people being like, "This means you're sensitive and you're really caring and all these nice things." And then she was like, "You should post yours and see what people say about you." And I was like, "Yeah, that'll be fun. Maybe there is something to this whole Zodiac thing, the whole horoscope type thing, And I posted it. I posted my birth chart, and literally every response I get is, "Yo, that's terrible. This is a terrible birth chart. You're a nightmare. You're a red flag. You're a menace, and you're evil." It was all mean, which is it makes sense. I get it, and I don't care because I think I'm a good person, based on the things I do. I like to think I'm okay, right? Based on who I am and what I do and what I say and what I make, right? I sound bitter because I kind of am, I did welcome it. I was like, tell me what this means. And everyone was like, "Oh, yeah, it sucks. It sucks." And I was just like, "Well, whatever. It's stupid anyway." I'm a good person. So, whatever. A lot of it, and also a lot of people were saying, I'm a crybaby. They're like, "Oh, you must be crying all the time because your moon sign is this or whatever, and that is that." But like, I don't cry. I like don't cry. I never cry. So looks like you're fucking wrong. Okay, looks like you're wrong. I cry at movies sometimes. That's different. I cry at movies sometimes. I haven't cried at a movie in a long time. I'll say that. So, looks like you. Hey, look, Kurt Boy won. Kurt Boy won. Astrology people 0. So I win. You lose. Oh, brother. Fuck, man. I leave for New York tomorrow. Didn't pack yet. I still have to. Dude, the rest of the year is going to be so fucked up. It's going to be so busy. I filmed a video yesterday with Jacob. It was really good. It was really funny, and I'm very excited to edit it. But I have to fucking edit it like when I'm in New York, I think, which sucks. But, you know, it sucks to suck. It's my fault. Again, it's like being hungover, you know? Bad time management, right? But I filmed 2 videos this week, man. One is I chopped it up. It's good to edit when I come home. But the one with Jacob should be out on Friday. I don't know, dude. Probably not. If I'm being honest, probably not. It's gonna be like I might have to fucking do 2 videos in 1 week. But whatever. But yeah, leave for New York tomorrow because I got 6 shows at City Winery. Very excited. When I'm done this podcast, I got to go get my COVID test. And that one's chill because like to get into America, they're like, whatever. You just got to get the quick one, which is good. Because on the way back from where we were, and when we were in Chicago, on the way back, to get into Canada, you need like a PCR test. You need a VCR to get in. You need to bring like a VCR and your favorite VHS movie. And it was hard to find. You need a PCR test, and those results take like a long ass time. So we were like waiting for our results like and we got them like the morning of our flight, which was like so stressful. But so it's good that I don't have to do that for this way. But I have to do that on the way back. But that's my life, dude. Editing videos, and I'm busy and I'm tired. But it's all good because I love what I do, okay? And it's never stressful. It's never a stressful thing for me, and I'm always sort of chill about it. So I think it's fine. We could get into some fucking current events, huh? You want me to? I'll hit the fucking sound effect to change the subject. All right. So we got to go through these lyrics, bro. Tech Nine made a song. Another song. He made lots of songs, but this one it's featuring The Rock, or just Rock. It says just Rock on the cover, but his verse, bro, The Rock's verse in this song is the most The Rock verse you could ever write. Like it seems like if someone was making a parody of, and in this, like if someone was writing a sketch and the crux of the sketch was Dwayne Johnson who was in a rap song, this is what they'd write. But we're gonna go through the lyrics of it because it's so fun. It's so good. It's also been like stuck in my head for like 3 days, which I hate so much. It sucks because it's like kind of catchy. But okay, here's the lyrics. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the hours and take what's ours. Black and Samoan in my veins, my culture banging with strange. I changed the game, so what's my motherfucking name? Rock. Okay. It's so like, dude, because The Rock is like he's like notorious for, he's notorious Big. No, he's like notorious for being like, I wake up at fucking 4 a.m. and I lift a car above my head, and that's how it's actually how I drive. I'm walking on the road, carrying a car above my head. It takes me a long time that's why I got to wake up so early. It takes me so long to get everywhere. What could be like a 20-minute drive, it's like a 4-hour walk for me because I got a fucking car above my head, on the freeway. Like, oh man, it's traffic, you know what I mean? Because The Rock walks. That's how he drives, is walking with a car above his fucking head. No, he's like notorious for that. He's like a hustle. He's like, you gotta get up. You gotta get up. You gotta wake up. You gotta get up early. You gotta go to the gym. You gotta fucking be in a movie. You gotta wake up. You gotta be in a movie. You gotta lift a car. And you gotta have huge arms. And then you go to bed. I'll never understand, like, if the people who wake up at 4 a.m., did they go to bed at like 6 p.m., right? That was like a fucking Mark Wahlberg thing too. He was like, I get up at 3 a.m. Get up at 2 a.m. Right? And it's like, what? You're still, if you're gonna be tired by like 6 or 7 o'clock. You go to bed at like 8. It's the same amount of time in a day. Yours just starting earlier. What does that do? Great. You wake up at 2 a.m. and then nothing's open. Right? By the time everyone else is up and at the office, it's been 7 hours. What have you been doing? Go watch 2 Lord of the Rings films. That's the secret, dude. That's the hustle secret. Got to get up early. You watch 2 Lord of the Rings movies. Doesn't matter which ones. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We watch Lord of the Rings. Put in the work. Put in the hours and watch fucking 2 Towers. Oh! Put in the work. Put in the hours and watch 2 Towers. Oh! Fucking bars. It's about drive. It's about the One Ring. We stay hungry. We do power. Put in the work. Put in the hours and watch 2 Towers. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so after that next line, I changed the game. So what's my motherfucking name? Rock. And then there's like in italics it says, what they gonna get though? Desecration, defamation. Wait, what do those words mean again? Oh, defecation. I'm thinking of defecation. Defecation, defamation. I'm gonna fucking poo on you. Desecration, defamation. If you want to bring it to the masses, face to face. Now we escalating when I have to put boots to asses. Whoa, dude. How often is The Rock beating people up? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I feel like he can't do that anymore. He's a Hollywood hunk, you know? Maybe when he was a wrestler, he could do that. But if there's anyone in Hollywood who could get away with just beating the shit out of somebody and like everyone's fine with it, I think it's The Rock. Straight up. If there was a paparazzi be like, Rock just wailed on this guy for like 4 hours, everyone would be like, you know what? Guy probably deserved it. I want to be on his good side, and I don't want to say anything bad about him. He rocks. Okay, so then the next line, I don't know how the cadence is, but mean on ya, which I always thought in the song he says peeing on ya, but it says mean on ya, like a dream when I'm rumbling, you're gonna scream mama. So bring drama to the King Brahma, coming at you with extreme mana. Ahoo, ahoo, ahoo. Outro is Dwayne Johnson. No, I don't want to sign up. And the outro is Dwayne Johnson. Thank you, brother. Tech 9. Can I stop clicking this thing? I keep every time you highlight a thing, it goes, you want to add a thing to it? You want to click this by accident, Curtis? One take, that's a wrap. Face Off. Okay, dude, I love rap music that is about like The Rock's workout regimen. I would listen to an entire album of that, but it's totally just, I can't play the song, unfortunately, but this is just like what like 40-year-old dads listen to in the gym, you know? It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and watch 2 towers. And then they go home and like, they're just listening to this in the garage. And they go back to like their spreadsheet, you know? This song is about making spreadsheets. And it's making me spread cheeks. This podcast sucks, man, but it's so much fun. Have I been doing this for 3 years? 50-something weeks in a year? We're at like 160? Wow. That's kind of fucked up. 3 years, dude. This podcast lasts longer than some of your guys' relationships. That was mean. But I'm probably right. Isn't that sad for you? Doesn't that suck for you? That me farting and just talking about Dwayne Johnson watching The Lord of the Rings and when he first wakes up and pulling grass out of lawns for 3 years lasted longer than a loving relationship that you had. And that sucks for you, honestly. But that just goes to show you that you shouldn't devote your life to some relationship or another person. All you need is this podcast, okay? And this is a cult. This is an indoctrination. And if you disagree, you're going to get desecration, defecation. All right? That's kind of mean, but, you know, that's the rules, dude. I don't make them. I mean, I do make the rules, but you know what I mean. But dude, I love that song. I love the rock song. It's a rap song, but it's also a rock song, you know? Yeah. He can only, no matter what genre of music The Rock does, it's still rock music, which is unfortunate, right? Like he puts out, like, dude, imagine if he puts out like the best rap album of the last like 10 years, gets nominated for a Grammy in the rock category, and he loses because it's not good rock music. It's rock music, but it's not like, it doesn't sound like the other rock music. So this should be in the rap category. I don't know why it's not. And the Rock's like, I asked for it to be in the rap category. And they're like, what's your name? He says Rock. And they go, yeah, good one. Good one, Dwayne. You lose again. Fuck, that'd be so funny. What else has been happening, dude? Oh, dude. We could keep talking about, I wanted to talk about the Dave Chappelle special, but I didn't watch the full thing, so I feel like I shouldn't give my opinion on it because I haven't really formed one. But from what I've seen, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it, dude. It's just frustrating. Like, if you aren't familiar, I'll read some of this fucking article, but Netflix CEO under fire for defending Chappelle special. So, yeah. Okay, so using crude terms to refer to a transgender person's anatomy. Chappelle said in the show, every human being in this room, every human being on Earth had to pass through the legs of a woman to be on Earth. That is a fact. Which is like not true. You know, like, sure, they had to pass through a vagina, right? or they had to get shot out of there, right? Out of the freaking urethra. Every baby has come out of a butthole. I'll agree with that. But like, you know, people don't identify as a woman. You know what I mean? And I don't know, it's like such a boomer take, you know? Like, that's what's frustrating about it. It's like, and I know, like, comedians, it's like you're supposed to challenge the norm and the social constructs, and we have to, you know, toe the line so we can, you know, we can look at things in different ways and we can laugh about things. But like, I feel like there is a way. There's a way to make a joke about being trans, but like, I'd much rather listen to an actual trans person tell the joke, right? I'm sure it's possible for someone who isn't trans to tell a joke about, you know, transgendered people, but like, yeah, it's weird. I just don't see. I'm just obviously nowhere near as funny or, you know, successful as Dave Chappelle. And like, I loved watching the Chappelle show, and some of his like more recent specials were pretty funny too. Towing the line quite a bit, where I was like, "Whoa, that's pretty gnarly." But I just don't know. I think I just have no desire to like write a joke about transgendered people. You know, like, why would I joke about that? You know, why would I joke about them? Right? Like, it's, and I think that's the backlash. It's like, people, like, transgendered people, like, are killed. Like they're always like in danger. Like, there's so much hatred and like violence towards transgender people, and it's like, or trans people. I don't know if transgendered is the right term. I'm sorry, but towards just trans people. And yeah, that doesn't help, you know? Dave, you know? I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I'm also not like that. I'll never be as knowledgeable. I'll never be knowledgeable enough on the trans experience to make a joke about it, you know? Because I don't identify as that. So it's like, hi. Again, I haven't watched the entire special. Maybe he said all those things, and then at the end he was like, take it all back. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Because like, where does Netflix draw the line, right? Like, where do they be like, okay, this is too far. We're gonna not air it, right? Because Dave Chappelle is like, he probably brings in a bunch of money to Netflix, right? So it's like, do we piss people off by airing it, or do we piss people off by scrapping it, not airing it, you know? So it's like, it's weird, because they probably had like some sort of contract where you had this amount of specials they had to do for Netflix, right? So that's my guess anyway. But I just said I wasn't going to talk about it, and here I am talking about it. But yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know shit actually, but okay, let's change the subject. All right, we can talk about Demi Lovato. They are pretty gung-ho on aliens right now. They're in dude, some of the quotes are pretty gnarly. So Neil deGrasse Tyson and Demi Lovato have like beef right now over aliens, which is awesome. Never thought I'd be saying that. Never thought I'd see the Camp Rock star beefing with the friggin' I don't know. I'm trying to think of a joke, but I sometimes can't think of one. All right, leave me alone. Also, Camp Rock. If it was just a camp about The Rock, that'd be cool. Okay, so scientist Neil deGrasse Tyson had responded to Demi Lovato's claim that calling extraterrestrials aliens is derogatory. So yeah, Demi Lovato said, dude, we gotta watch this. I'm sorry. We gotta watch this interview first with Demi.
First of all, I haven't seen you since your haircut. It looks amazing.
Thank you.
Oh.
All right, so Demi was on the Kelly Clarkson show, which I didn't know Kelly Clarkson had a show. So this is news to me. But let's see what Demi says on there.
Oh my God, how
About
wonderful
aliens.
is that to just take a shower and get out and it's like, oh.
I will tell you, it is so nice because my hair air dries really well. Like it was cut really well.
And it looks so hot. We just saw you.
Thank you.
Talk about aliens.
Well, wait, in that clip we just saw you looking for aliens. So have you seen an alien? Have you ever had an experience?
I have never seen an ET face to face, but I have seen a lot of weird things in the sky that can't be explained and even on the ground.
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, so they've seen a lot of things in the sky that can't be explained, and also on the ground. I don't care. I don't want to jump to conclusions here. I'll let them finish.
No, but you did hypnotherapy, and I've always wanted to do it for like separate reasons. But like you did hypnotherapy to learn more about the encounter, right?
Yes.
Did you have a crazy experience doing it?
I didn't have like a crazy experience doing it, but I think doing it for this, I did it for a crazy experience that I had.
Yeah.
I had a night where I was dreaming, and I say dreaming very loosely because I don't really know what happened, but I all of a sudden was in my room and I know I said,
Okay, it's so fun. Like any time like a crazy story starts with, so I was dreaming is like never a good start, you know? Okay, so get this. I was dreaming and all of this crazy weird shit that wouldn't usually happen in regular life happened, and then I woke up. So explain that. It's got to be aliens.
I sound like this is gonna sound so out there, but just bear with me. So I woke up in my room and there was like 3 beings, and they were like, "Do you want to see your planet?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry."
So you were like, "Hell yeah!"
I was like, "Hell yeah, let's go!" So I like whooshed out of my room and was like hovering over the planet, and then all of a sudden they were like.
Demi Lovato is just hovering over planet Earth, dude. I love that. Imagine looking up in the sky and you're like, you see a person just flying up into the sky and you're like, what the fuck is that? You're like, is that Demi Lovato flying up into space, dude? Oh. Fuck. Dude, you're never going to guess who I saw last night. Demi Lovato. Really? Where did you see them at, like a restaurant or something? No. Shooting into space. I saw Demi Lovato shooting into space. It's pretty impressive. Oh. I thought this camera was going to stop. Fuck, that's so funny. Okay.
You want to see our planet? And I was like, hell yeah!
Yeah.
So, then I whooshed.
I also love the idea of aliens showing up to someone's room being like, you want to see where you're at right now? You want to see it? It's like, now I can see it already. I see it every day. I'm here. And they're like, oh, okay, true. You want to see our planet? It's pretty fucking cool. You want to meet my mom and my dad? You want to drive my car? You want to see my collection of Lord of the Rings memorabilia? It's about drive. It's about aliens.
To this like pink and purple planet that I've never seen, but And so that was
Of
the
course, you haven't
hypnotherapy. I
seen
was
it.
like trying to figure out what exactly that was. Was it like, I don't want to use the word abduction because that implies that it wasn't with consent. I was totally for it. You know what I'm saying?
You said hell yes.
So I can't call it like an abduction. I called it an astral projection for a long time because I went somewhere else.
Yeah.
But then I realized maybe this was just an encounter that I had.
Yeah.
And I talk about that on the show.
Well, it's so funny that you're talking about this, like, because is stuff like.
Oh, they have a new show. Unidentified with Demi Lovato. And there it is. This is just for press for the new show. Demi. I mean, who am I to say that they're lying, right? I think aliens are real, you know? But like, out of everybody, why Demi Lovato? Pick me. I'm jealous.
Like that real, or is it you're just like so vulnerable and your walls are down and you're so like I sound like a stoner. I sound like a stoner. I'm not a stoner. I'm not.
Allison Stoner. They're also in Camp Rock.
Wait, so maybe it's like it really does allow you because.
Okay, so and then Demi Lovato said, enough of that video, we got it, but Demi Lovato said that we shouldn't call aliens because it's derogatory. Which I find very hard to believe. Cause like you think extraterrestrial beings who can like travel through like light years to be here and whoosh you out of your house to look at your planet, and then their planet, and in like matter of seconds, they can travel the universe in a matter of seconds. You think they give a fuck what we call them? No, there's no way. There's literally no way. They do not give a fuck. We are specks of dust compared to them, if that's the truth. There's no way they're like policing the words that humans use to identify them, right? We could call them, I swear, I don't want to speak for these aliens. I mean, that sort of had like a hateful tone to it, but I don't want to speak for these aliens, but we could all start calling aliens shit goblins. We could all start calling them stinky shit goblins, and they wouldn't care. They'd be like, okay, fine. We don't know what that means. We don't speak English. You know? So that's what, guys, we got to start doing that, okay? Instead of calling them aliens, it's derogatory, okay? Call them stinky little shit goblins, okay? I mean, I feel like calling humans aliens is weird, right? Like illegal aliens. I feel like we should worry about that first. Right? That term seems pretty fucking offensive. You know what I mean? Because to be like alienated, right? To like cast aside, you know, ignored. Treat like being less than, right? Maybe we worry about that, Demi. Right? Maybe we worry about that before the aliens in space. I think that's a fair term for them. That's fine. I think that's okay. So Neil deGrasse Tyson's response to this, he sort of agrees with me on this, so I'm as smart as Neil deGrasse Tyson. But he said, calling extraterrestrials aliens like isn't derogatory because aliens have no feelings, which is a bold claim. Neil deGrasse Tyson told TMZ, which is so funny. That's a crazy sentence. All the aliens that I've ever met, they have no feelings. Neil. Neil, have you met aliens? And trust me, they have no feelings. They broke my heart, and they don't care. They're heartless. Aliens have no feelings. I dated one, and he was a prick. Hey, trust me, they have no feelings. My heart broken by a shit goblin. He did say that Lovato was being considerate, but he also wondered why they were worried about offending them by calling them an alien. He insisted we don't know what is going on in the head of species of life from another planet. That's true. It would be funny if there was an entire race of aliens who was like just so hell-bent on everything being politically correct. Like that's how they and that's how they like survive. That'd be very funny. Tyson added, when I refer to aliens, just to be specific, I always say space aliens. And then what we used to call aliens on Earth, undocumented immigrants, that's what the new term is for them. And I'm all in on that. So what that means is if we all do that, the only invocation of the word alien is for creatures from outer space that want to kill us all. The Star claims have had an out-of-this-world experience in Joshua Tree, California. They recall seeing a blue orb that was about 50 feet away floating. It was a beautiful, incredible experience. Yeah, Joshua Tree. Don't people go there to like do drugs and shit? I feel like they do. I watched the fucking Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox interview thing before the podcast last week. And they were like, we took a huge dose of mushrooms when we were in like Bora Bora or something. Like, I don't even know where they were. They were like, we took so much mushrooms. It was crazy. We went on a walk and then we saw a UFO. No, I think you guys are just fucking high off your minds. I think that's what happened. Saw a UFO. We did. I know I just said we took so much mushrooms. We had so many mushrooms that we were so fucking high, but like, trust me, we saw a UFO. Even if we weren't on mushrooms like that. And like, I think aliens know that you're on mushrooms. That's why they show themselves. No, it's your brain. It's your brain tricking you. Okay? You're high, you idiot. But I'm not accusing Demi of anything, okay? I'm proud of them. If they did all this shit, that's awesome. Okay? But I'm a little skeptical. I'll say that, okay? I guess aliens are a big Camp Rock fan. They're like, yo, you want to see your planet? Nice. You want to see ours? All right, here we go. Pretty cool, right? So we did something for you. Can you perform a song for me? Can you say this is me? This is real. This is me. Whatever the fuck the song called. They don't even know it. Huge fans. They forget the name of it. Yeah, and then Demi's like, "Well, I can't do it. It's a duet. I have to have Joe." And they look over and Joe Jonas is is like 100 feet away. Like, hey Demi, they got me too. I guess we got to sing the song. I'm like, all right. Hey, this is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Don't call them aliens. It's offensive. So, little acapella freestyle there. It's whatever. All right. I had a shitty TikTok, but I feel like I don't have time. So you know what? We haven't done an advice segment in a while. So how about we fucking do that? Okay. We could do some advice. Damn, I need a jingle for my advice segment. Jingle for my advice segment. Jingle for my advice segment. Nice. Also, dude, I haven't got to use the shitty TikTok thing in so long. It's such a good one. Sorry. I just like that song. We don't have a shitty TikTok, but we're doing advice. Sorry, that must have been confusing, but we're doing advice right now. Okay, this one is from Bone Bag the Third. Bonebag the Third. Hey, Curtis, I'm 26 and recently feel like life isn't worth living anymore. I've had a few jobs in my life that have gone nowhere, and the most recent one I quit from left a really bad taste in my mouth due to an awful manager who was the epitome of a bigot. Since then, I've been freelancing full-time because I feel as if I'm more in control of what I want to do. The problem is the money is extremely variable, and I'm constantly unsure if I'm going to make my bill payments monthly. My dream is to be a touring drummer for a metal band. My band has been making music and albums for a few years now, and we finally got our big break last year when we got booked for a week-long tour, and then COVID happened. I developed a really bad drinking habit due to a 6-year relationship with a toxic ex, and now I feel as if that's all that claims me. I feel that's all that calms me down anymore. Even after being on and off depression and anti-anxiety medications. Addictions aside, I would really like to know what kept you moving forward when you felt as if your career didn't seem feasible. We're about the same age, but I just feel so far behind compared to everyone else. Dude, that's fucking rough. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's bad timing with the COVID thing, dude. That's fucking brutal. And I get the drinking thing too. It's like I'm not an alcoholic, but I've seen it firsthand. I've experienced it. I see what it can do. Not like a crazy gnarly level, but like I've seen it. Like it's even in any form. It's dangerous, man. It's not fun. I'm not saying I think it's a good idea, but I get it, you know? Sometimes it's like, fuck, that's all that can really help. But like, there are other ways. Like, I think you need to reach out to people, like family, if you have someone who's close to you in your family who like cares for you and can like help you through it, you know? Because like, you know, you don't want to keep drinking, man. You don't want to keep drinking. It's not fun, you know? So that's my advice there is to like talk to a homie or like a family member, you know, to be like, hey, can you just make sure, can you like help me? I don't want to drink, you know? And it's hard. I'm not saying that's all it takes to stop being, you know, addicted to alcohol, but there's other things you can do, right? You can go to the gym instead. There's like healthy addictions, I think, right? Get addicted to reading, you know? That's good. And the last part of the question, addictions aside, I would really like to know what kept you moving forward when you felt as if your career didn't seem feasible. I think it was, honestly, I think it was delusion. I think, like, if I'm being honest, it was delusion. I was delusional to think that this would ever work. And it did. I think I got very lucky. But at the same time, I also was working really hard at it. You know, it's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the hours and watch Two Towers. But no, I feel like it's so tough, especially in a band with music and stuff, because that's even very saturated, just like the YouTube space. But the thing that kept me moving forward is like there's nothing else I wanted to do, you know? There's nothing else I wanted to do. There's nothing else I could see myself doing. I enjoyed it. I genuinely like doing it. And, you know, I'd like to think that even if it didn't, you know, turn out like it did, then I'd still be doing it. You know, I'd like to think that. Because if it makes you happy, right, then that's all that really matters, right? That's what it brings you joy, and that's what really matters. But I'm rooting for you, dude. And like, don't feel like you're far behind compared to everyone else. Like it's everyone is going at their own pace. They're all doing their own stuff. right? And I need to take my own advice because it's so easy to compare yourself to people. But just stay the course, right? It's your life, all right? You're the main character of your life, and you need to follow the plot, okay? Maybe it'll happen later. Maybe it's a slow movie, but that's fine. Gets there in the end, you know? Still a movie. Yo, your life's a fucking movie, dude. Don't forget it. All right, well, what are we at? 40-something? That's probably good. That's probably a good time to wrap it up. Well, that was fun, dude. I liked alien hunting with Demi. And, yeah, thanks for listening to the podcast. If you've been listening to it since the beginning, thank you so much. If this is your first episode, thank you so much. And everybody in between, thank you so much. This is so much fun for me. And I just really appreciate you guys checking out the podcast, listening every week. And, yeah, it's just fucking cool, and I appreciate you. So, thank you, and I hope you have a good week. You can check out the Patreon if you want. We've got weekly bonus episodes over there. $5 a month, man. And you get like 4 bonus episodes a month. So that's fucking bang for your buck, dude. All right? And it supports the pod. So, yeah. Thank you. I have to go. But appreciate you. And take care. Goodbye.
Balls.
Bye-bye.